Alright, so in this video we're going to be going over some of the things that were announced during the Roblox Developer Conference of 2022. I think this video is going to be quite interesting and I'll try my best to keep it as short as possible. So without further ado, let's start today's video. As always, of course, timestamps or chapters are in the description down below, so if you want to skip ahead, feel free to do that, of course. So from what I've heard, I believe classic avatars are here to stay on Roblox, so that is definitely really great. Next up, of course, let's focus on the future of advertisements on Roblox. As we can see right here in this video clip, there's going to be billboards and portals as an example, and you can instantly travel through that portal to a different experience, which I think sounds pretty cool, to be honest. There will also be the possibility to advertise accessories, maybe even clothing, so definitely quite nice, to be honest. Hopefully there won't be too many of these advertisements in a game, so let's say like 20 or 30 of these billboards. I think that would be a bit over the top, so hopefully there's going to be a healthy balance of that. Next up, of course, safe chat changes. So as you can see right here in the screenshot, there's going to be a less intrusive chat filter, of course, for users that are above the age of 13, so that's quite nice.
This is where we're going, which is more freedom. Woo! All right.
We can also talk about the experience guidelines right here. So I believe this is like an age recommendation for experiences on Roblox as an example, as we can see in a screenshot right there, the age recommendation. So quite interesting, not entirely sure what this is going to really mean, but I think this was talked about quite a while ago, so quite nice. Next up, of course, the universal Roblox app. So for all of the different platforms that Roblox is on, there's going to be one app, and I think that sounds quite nice, so not that bad. There was also the mention of other consoles, so maybe PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. Would be quite nice if Roblox would actually make it to those platforms, would definitely increase the player base, so once again, sounds really great. Another thing that is also announced is the Roblox Game Fund is going to receive a higher budget. In total, I believe now 35 million US dollars. So this is really great. This is to help fund future games, of course, the Roblox Game Fund. So that's quite nice. Roblox also wants to improve the discoverability, so you can easily discover brand new games. And of course, they also want to improve the analytics, so developers can figure things out for the games, like why is their game doing bad, or where are the people coming from? Are they coming from the advertisement, or did they just find the game randomly through the discovery page or something like that? So improved analytics, really fantastic, and I'm definitely looking forward to that as well. There was also a preview of animated faces in combination with, of course, spatial voice chat, which is coming early 2023, so that's quite nice as well. UGC Limiteds will be a topic for another video, but I briefly wanted to talk about this. So from what it sounded like, Roblox wants every item to be limited, so that's quite interesting. Timed items are coming back, limited unique items are coming back, so you can set a specific amount for an accessory, like let's say 100 owners maximum, something like that. Every item apparently will be tradable and sellable, so also quite interesting. And there's also the possibility for free UGC items, so that's quite nice. Next up, of course, the verification badge was announced. So like on Twitter or YouTube, users can get verified, which I think is pretty nice. There's also the talk of the prevention of cloning, so people can no longer steal other people's places or games, which is definitely quite important, to be honest. And I'm very happy this was talked about. They're definitely still working on this, so it's not perfect, but it will probably be improved on in the near future. There's also going to be some improved account safety, so there's going to be different ways to log in, and apparently no more cookie logging, so that's really fantastic as well. Roblox wants to improve the rejoin times after an update, so there's no longer these outages. Let's say Adopt Me updates their game, of course, and then the Roblox platform went down in the past, and I believe this is not supposed to happen in the near future. Then of course, faster image and audio reviews, which is really nice, less waiting time, so developers can work faster and more efficiently on their game. The creator marketplace is going to receive massive improvements, as you can see in the image right here. Those are some of the things I think is really nice, and I think that's very fantastic. Roblox is also working further on their data centers, so they're going to break the servers into like smaller units, and those are going to be called cells, so they can fail independently. Instead of just like one server failing, then they have like kind of, you know, like backup servers. So I think that sounds really good, and apparently it's more reliable from what I've gathered, so it sounds really good as well. Roblox is also working on an anti-cheat system, so there's going to be hopefully less exploiters in the near future, and I believe those tools will be available to the developers, so that sounds really fantastic. And now, of course, let's talk about some of the studio improvements which were talked about. New icons for Roblox Studio, which look really great, to be honest, and there's some overall improvements to the user interface, as you can see right there. So you can easily move the user interface around, and it just works a lot better than before. Now, of course, some engine improvements, lighting and occlusion are improved, as you can see in these screenshots right there. The animation editor is going to receive some changes, as you can see right there. Improvements to team create, so I believe you can work more efficiently, of course, with your team. There's also going to be some improvements to the documentation from what I've heard, so that sounds really great as well, as you can see in the screenshot. And apparently packages are coming, so you will be able to upload those packages and sell them on the marketplace, which sounds very nice. And apparently you will be able to easily adjust those, and it just sounds really great. And of course, smooth water, so the shorelines finally look very clean and just really nice, to be honest. And then there's going to be some other changes, as you can see right here, developer invites and just some more notifications. Last but not least, of course, there's a few more things posted by RBX News. Full credits, of course, go to them. So I briefly wanted to talk about those things, since unfortunately Roblox has only published day 1. Unfortunately, they didn't publish day 2 of the RDC, so a bit unfortunate. But as you can see right here, server links, apparently you will be able to invite people directly to your server, so that's pretty fantastic. This is also a proof of concept, as we can see right here. You will be able to maybe buy a virtual item and get the item in real life as well, which would be very interesting. Imagine buying a Valkyrie and then you receive a Valkyrie in the mail. I think that sounds pretty cool, but not really sure if that's going to work out really that way. Then of course, avatar movement upgrades, once again something very important and something I kind of like. I assume this will be an option for developers to turn on, so it doesn't actually break games. And last but not least, of course, UGC Emotes and UGC Animations, so those are coming in the near future, and yeah, that sounds pretty fantastic as well. And I mean, this was kind of expected that UGC creators will be able to make those in the near future. I mean, UGC creators are already able to make bundles, so it was only a matter of time until this is going to be possible. So once again, I would say some really fantastic announcements, some really fantastic changes. I definitely gotta say I really enjoyed the developer conference of 2022. I think there were some really amazing announcements and definitely some things the community has been asking for a very long time for, so I guess Roblox is listening, so really fantastic job, thumbs up from me. Definitely very happy with these changes. Feel free to share your opinions about this in the comments down below. I think these are very fantastic things coming in the next few months/years. Definitely looking forward to this. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful. I hope it kind of gave you an idea what the Roblox Developer Conference was about. This is most likely not everything that was announced, but those are some of the things that I definitely wanted to talk about and that are most likely important for the everyday Roblox users. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I will see you, of course, in the next video. Bye, guys.